Watch yourselves in here. We are in the hall where we are. If we are to speak with him, show him great respect.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Bold of you, kinsmen, to speak the name of Talos, the presence of them. Perhaps you and I will have a conversation. Priest. Retinue Imperial. Watching our honored dead. In this time of war, it is enough, I suppose. The Bella. One of the many wives of shore. Beautiful as ever. But even her beauty can be surpassed if the right favor. I better not say that in front of her. Forgive me, Lady Debella. I must say I've never been to Markarth before, or even under Stone Keep. I usually tend to the eastern halls. But I will say this place is magnificent. I wonder what it would have been like in its prime, when the Dwemer was still around. But that must be the court wizard there, and his assistant. I don't suppose you would let me do the talking? Oh, at least let me do the introductions. Ahem. Are you, by chance, Kalsamo, the court wizard of Markarth?
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I
am not a guard, but I can be a worker, depending on your definition. Was looking for you, actually. You must be Kalsamo. I am Eric.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Your apologies are accepted, Kalsamo. And I do apologize myself for disturbing your research. I've actually come here to help with furthering your research, me and my associates here. I like to see this excavation site, if you do not mind.
Persistent, aren't you?
Aye.
Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuan Zell. My workers call her Nimhi. The poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
That sounds like a good deal. This Nimhi is good as dead as far as you should be concerned.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Thank you. And you specialize in researching the Dwemer, yes? How much do you know about the deep folk?
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Perhaps one day the disappearance will be uncovered. I'll leave you to it, so that I may deal with the spider.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye. That one seems further in the clouds than you, Rimiel. Does that suffice?
Hello.
Aye. Hello. I do have a question for you before we part further into this Requiem, Rimi.
Oh, what's that?
You know what? Never mind. Let's focus on the job ahead. I need your head down on Nern and not an Aetherius. You understand?
All right.
Alright?
Is that all?
Yes. Come on, Inigo. Let's go kill a spider. Good, Inigo. Got the torch. You very well may need it. Still, even in crumbled, its beauty is fascinating. I wish I explored more of these in Hermafell.
Neshuanzel was once a sort of base of operations for a vampire called Lady Belaine. She attacked Markarth from below.
Lady Belaine. I think I remember hearing a story about her. It's an old one. You would have to do a great deal of research to find that. I'm sure Anne knows of it.
Neshuanzel's history before arriving in Markarth. So I hope you don't mind if I talk about my research.
I'm sorry, Remy, you got cut out. But Inigo is right, we should ready our weapons. May the sword strike true. Stay close.
Translates to something like Radiant City. Let's hope it lives up to its name.
Radiant City. It's still radiance and ruin. But for now, we keep our wits about us and our senses clear. Don't see any signs of the workers or that spider. But I imagine the further we go, more will be unveiled. Just as I said, there's a spider, but I imagine not the spider.
You know, I quite enjoy talking with people. It just seems like I do it wrong, given others' responses to me.
The art of speaking is a delicate one. I find myself fumbling at times as well. But I enjoy your speaking. I enjoy hearing your research ideas.
There are so many Falmer down here. Maybe we should try sneaking by them?
I don't see any Falmer, but they do. From what I understand from rumors, they tend to lurk at the Dwemer roots. But for now, we got spiders. And a lot of them. Oh boy. Watch yourselves. You do not enjoy the storm? Careful, Remy. Inigo.
Thank you.
I'm not healing you, if that's what you think.
My Akatosh, that hurts. Tits, that stings. Ow!
I quite like you.
Mother, ow! I've gotten worse cuts from reading.
Well, that should definitely jolt you awake. I like this one. We have a moment of respite. Looks like you two are okay.
There is a distinct lack of automaton here. That's unfortunate. I'd love to see some of Skyrim's animunculi.
Scones and animunculi. What about spiders? That gets them going. It's always the tiny ones. Let them go. Inigo, where's Remy? Ah, that woman must have ran ahead.
You stay over there, far away from me.
There you are.
Ow! You hit me!
I did not. I guess I could have warned you about the magic.
I think I'm really getting the hang of this fighting thing.
Oh, good. There's still one close by. Ah. Like I said, it's always the tiny ones. And that must be Nimi. You leave them alone. Poison. You can't get up here, can you? Well, I'll just drink some of these.
What in Shior's name was that? That spider was huge.
Aye.
That old man better appreciate our work. Now, to see Nishuanzel proper. Wait. Hey, there's a body up there. Quick, let's see if it has anything useful.
Maybe we wait for the poison to wear off on you two. Inigo, are you okay, my friend? We may be waiting a bit. I guess I better set up camp. Salona. We have been settled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something, and they fight about as well as you think. Probably worse. Storm, at the least, has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Ech and Kag seem up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. Starben assures me they'll be trustworthy. Ethelis.
So that old bastard Calsamo already had a research team down here. That's why he wouldn't let me in.
I
well,
doubt
we'll just have to catch up
that.
to the researchers mentioned in this note. I can't help but notice that there are similarities between us and this expedition party. Don't worry, we probably won't end up like them.
Probably is the key word there, Remy. And Inigo and I have some competence in combat. You, on the other hand, are to be determined. Just don't go running after anything we find next, alright? I got a feeling about this.
When the Reachmen ruled Markarth, they had ties with a cult that stayed in Nishuanzel. That cult's leader was Mana Marco.
The King of Worms. I doubt it was the true Mana Marco. Although... And now that's something I'll have to look into. I'm somewhat of a scholar myself. My sister, though, currently studying in the Arcane University in Cyrodiil. Now she has a mind that would rival yours.
They built inside a natural cavern and then expanded it to suit their needs. That's smart. It makes construction simple.
Aye, but then you have to worry about large cave-ins. I suppose in your former. Remy, I hope your intuition was right.
Wonder would have if they still existed on Nirn today. Likely they'd have somehow destroyed the world, though.
Likely. But right now, we destroy some farmer. Inigo, where did you get the shovel? I'm just now realizing, where did you get the shovel? Never mind. Here. Pull back. You're kidding me. Where even was it? Here are you two. Up. Well, it looks like we'll have to be a little bit more careful when walking around ruins. That one is on me, and I apologize. Inigo.
Yes, my friend.
Instead of that shovel, I have something a bit better for you.
What is yours is mine.
Is that to work better?
You watch my back, and I'll watch yours.
I am watching your back. Remy, watch ours. Watch for archers.
You are nothing but a bad memory.
Aye. There'll be more. It's just a matter of when and where. Sure, we'll find that one's body down below. An automaton? No, just another farmer. You really ought to be careful with me. And another one gone. This place is massive. Right.
Right, so let's see if they had anything worthwhile.
Right before it jumped off. We cover this chamber before we move anywhere else. We don't want to get ambushed on the way back out. An iron battle axe. Everyone begins somewhere. Is that? Water. No more going forward then. Come. The women were masters of architecture, that is sure. No one can doubt that. A locked gate? Any go think you can open it?
You're the boss.
Oh, watch your back.
Let us move on.
Good. Good going. Could you, do it again? No, you're really good at that, right? Oh, sorry. Try it now. Sure it'd be nothing. But here, Nico.
What is on your mind?
Got you some more arrows off of the phone. Take them.
Pooling our resources.
It's unfortunate that Domaris only lives on in written form. I'd love to know if I'm using correct pronunciation or not.
What's next?
You speak to Emma? You know, you think I'd be used to ancient decrepit ruins, being a Nord and all.
I've read some books that give accounts of the Dwemer being able to speak telepathically, even when far apart from each other.
Magic. No doubts about it. And Nico, did you really open this up when we walked all the way down there? If you weren't needed right now, I would have tossed you into that lake. Dwemer Hericus. I'll stay with my steel. But we can take it regardless. You know what, Remy? Here's a bunch of Dwemer plates for you.
You want to ask me something?
Yes. Take a hold of this armor. It'll be useful for
It
you.
was an honor, my friend. I will be
Wait,
in Riften if
no.
you need me. Speak to me.
Follow me. And trade.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Thank you. Take this bow. Take this armor. And do not leave.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Remiel?
Is now really a good time?
Yes, now is the perfect time because I have something for you. But I guess you don't want to tell them.
I'll do my best. Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, I guess I'll hold on to these gears. I got the suspicion this is where they lived. And there's more Balmer. Watch the arrows! Remy! You leave them alone! Another one from the dock. That one has an arm on them.
Well, it's definitely going to bruise.
I've found it doesn't matter if others agree with you. If you think something is right, you should do it, regardless of others' opinions.
Well, thank you for pulling me out of there, Vinny, and covering our cheater, Nico. I'll explain later. Come, you best get back there.
Books. It's like being able to talk to someone, but without the risk of them becoming angry or sad.
That's awfully sad. Alright then. We're going with a plan. We do not separate, we do not rush in. I'm saying that mostly for myself.
Ready our weapons, just in case.
Yes, maybe we should. Of course my fuel ran out. Looks like you took care of them, Inigo. Well done. Remind me to give those to you later. See what we have mapped so far. Let's head back up first. Don't want to leave that one chamber unattended. At least unaccounted for. Dwelling in the ruins. Massive as always. I knew it.
Will not be served. You are just prolonging.
Are you two alright?
Wait. I heard something.
I did too. Remy, wait!
Don't let them get you in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Multiple hills on this one. Let's retreat up here first. And this is why I prefer to not just go off and not leave
Supposedly around creating
every
a
stone
monster.
unturned.
What I would give to see it.
I've not seen the Clockwork City, but I have heard of it.
What's
Are
on
you
your mind?
alright? Just checking on you.
Is that
So,
all?
what about you,
Something
Inigo?
on your mind?
What about you? Anything
I'm
on your
wondering if
mind?
machines think about anything. If we find one with ears and a voice, I will ask it.
You ask away. I will not be asking.
You want to talk?
But I do have more arrows for you.
It was
Here.
an honor, my friend. I will in Riften if you need me. What is on your mind? You give me best equipment, yes? Let us go.
Aye. Are you two coming? There you catch up. There they are. Yeah. I know magic, Remy. If you haven't guessed already. That is a story where we're not in a business relationship. Ugh. Of course they have spiders as well. The more of them.
What? Oh, you're trying to heal me? I'm not injured.
Well, are you two okay? I think you did alright.
Rummy? Now you're bleeding
I
all
was
over
not
the place.
expecting both a spider and all that farmer. It's a good thing I'm a Nord. Otherwise, we would all be in trouble. Let's give a moment's rest, shall we? These tombs just go everywhere. It's almost like a maze at points. And I have no idea if we're going in the right direction. This must lead back outside. The air felt thinner there. And just storeroom. Alright then. Well, be full set to Dwemer dear.
I also prefer the gods of reason and logic.
I hear much clanking behind these walls.
I won't be taking that, but in you go. This
I am here
Dwemer
for you.
gear suits you.
You want me to lighten your load?
Yes. Here. I feel as though this will suit you much better, my friend. And the axe. Replace that sword.
Okay, let us get back to it.
I don't think you need a helmet. Although, here. Let's just see if you will wear it.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Yes, take that off.
I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. If you need anything,
There. Mutually beneficial.
else just ask.
It was funny seeing you in a helmet for a moment. Now, we can go back under here.
Because I was not paying attention to where we were going.
I thought you were paying attention to where we were going. Juno, give us wisdom. So now we can figure out what this pretty dead armor. That's concerning. Be ready to face some automatons.
The Dwemer used tonal forces for their buildings, but also for manipulating weak minds. Good thing for you they aren't around anymore. Kidding!
Well, good for both of you. I spot this trap. That must be the work of the researcher mage.
I smell oil and rust.
I saw that as well. A tree in these roots, so far underground. Interesting. Yay. This must be strong. Or he won't be needing that coin. Or the potion.
Some of the Dwemer
Here.
rooms I've been in
Like
have
here.
had plants growing, but this tree is one of the bigger ones I've seen. And look at these living quarters, very fancy. I think some highbrow Dwemer lived here. Anyway, this poor guy clearly didn't make it. Doesn't seem smart for the group to leave him behind, but the desire to explore more is understandable.
I don't think
Let's see
it's
if we
the
can find
desire
them.
to explore, but more for the desire to. But first, let's rest. At least an hour. What did his journal say, though? I've decided to remain behind with one of our guards and further document the living area we've stumbled across. I rate this to the best of my ability, but due to the sudden disappearance of the Dwemer, it is almost impossible to say for certain what anything is. The tree. By the 9, I cannot determine the purpose of this tree. It appears to be from the area around Whiterun, but why and how it got here is beyond me. I think it may be a gift from the surface world, but based on the lavish surroundings, it could also be a display of power. I'll check the living areas nearby for additional clues. Living areas, upon further investigation of the area, looks like the structure houses 2 clans or families. I can think of no other reason for this particular layout. Perhaps this group oversaw this particular portion of the city. I'll have to compare notes from the others' areas as we uncover more of the city. Hopefully some of those will contain more depth clues. It appears a smaller wing collapsed on itself, and maybe when the expedition returns we can dig out an entrance. Farmer have begun to creep back into this area of the ruins. It's a good thing I'm not alone here. We've managed to block off some of the areas we suspect the farmer were coming in through, but they are still getting to us somehow. Together we are able to hold them back, but how long until Starben and the rest return? We'll leave the journal here. Let it be a warning for any others that tend to follow. I guess it's up to us to look around. Unless you have something to add?
Is now really a good time?
I suspect not.
Are we moving on then?
The Auto-Dwemer blacksmithing. I think I read that in the Jarl's quarters when I was able to visit one time. He had me over due to a bandit I had killed. He wanted to congratulate me. All the researchers. And another guard. I don't think we need to question what that room was for. Yeah.
Sure, curse you!
Sure spoons that one.
I don't think we're alone.
A dwemer's shoe. That is tempting to take. But I'll keep to my Nordic roots. Come on. Let's go back to that door that led outside. Not the first one found, though. Let's try going down again. We might find something. I don't like that. I do not like that over there. But I think we might have to go back that way. Watch yourselves carefully. I don't see any other paths down.
I'm not great at keeping up on current events. I just feel that other things are more important. Uncovering the secrets of Aetherius, for example.
Keep your head in the sky. Inigo and I will remain down on them then. I couldn't climb up that rock. Looks like we're going down this way then.
After the disappearance of the Dwemer, ashes were found in their cities and mournholds, implying something disintegrated their corporeal forms.
That does not sound pleasing. Perhaps whatever happened to them involved fire. Inigo, looks like we're going to have to get wet. I'll be a fur, I can take it. I really only seen one entrance way. Alright then, follow the light. Now I know you two can swim. Alright, I'll meet you on the other side of the door. More farmer. 2 archers. You're a fool for jumping from the high ground.
When you quit moving.
What do you think? High or low? I'll go low.
The Dwemer's writing here is so different from in Hiram. How many
I imagine at least 3, given the fact that there are runes in... No, 4. I know there are runes in Morrowind, there's runes in Hammerfell, Skyrim we know, and also... High Rock. I have a feeling this section was meant to be protected at all costs. An armory of sorts. Think you can unlock this gate, Inigo. Can you do something for
I'm
me?
here for you. What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. I am sorry. That is beyond me.
Let's see if we can go up around then.
When I finally get a contraption working, I feel this huge bolt of energy. It always makes me want to create
good.
something else.
That's the inspiration of Genoa working for you. Lean to it. It'll serve you. Farmer. Wait for the timing. Now. Good. I'm sure something will come to you, Remy. I knew there'd be another way around. I still think at any moment they're going to come alive. This one has many arrows on it. Another den researcher. Aye. I'll take these. You won't be needing them. How foolish to move through this place so quickly. It's taken me a few hours to crack the back gate. Maybe I'll donate a cup or two. The crack says he knows some private buyers who will pay handsomely for a working trinket. There has to be one in here. The side doors are all locked. This chest should have one or two things of value. When I get out, I'm going to buy myself a castle. Good luck with that. An interesting mace, but we'll leave it. Another cog.
See, adventurer, I told you that you'd make a fortune down here. Just look at these chests. Although something seems a little off about these automaton. Why aren't they protecting their armory? I don't trust this. Be careful looting these chests, my partner in crime.
Maybe we don't open any of them. We let it lie among the dead. There you go. Can I borrow you a moment?
I am here for you.
Actually,
Let us go.
that can stay as well. Let's get out of here. Mind the fire.
The Dwemer were master tonal architects. They used sound to manipulate reality, including to build rooms like these.
So were the Nords once. But the Doom. That is also tonal magic. Let's be careful through here. And there is another stationary one. Another research. Let's rest for an hour before we continue our adventure. God had nothing, not even a weapon. But you won't be needing those. And you can keep that book. Another call.
It looks like they chose a bad spot to camp. But wasn't there another researcher mentioned in the notes? Where is he?
No idea. But I imagine we'll find out sooner rather than later.
The use of the Meridian fundamentally broke time. It makes me anxious, wondering if there's another me in another timeline, split due to the Dwemer.
That's a chilling thought, Remy. Now you got me thinking about another me. Wonder if they're at this point. Yeah. Why did you have to go and say that? I bet we'll find the other researcher through here. Ready yourselves. The poison does worse than you.
Great. Just let me catch my breath.
I did not. I can't help it if you're standing over the electric pile of a corpse. I can outrange you. Good. Automatons. They're fighting the Thalmor. They were fighting the Thalmor.
Our time together is proving mutually beneficial, I think. I am glad to be by your side.
Me too, Inigo. Not going to deny these potions. Maybe we can unlock this chest. Nope. Alright. Well, I think we found our final researcher. Starvin. And what is this? Oh, we have a bunch of parts. Why do I get the feeling I'm about to pull a lever that I don't want to?
That spider was the only thing protecting Markarth from the fall. I knew it was weird that there were so few automaton. The city defenses are down. So, since we killed Nimi, if the Falmer begin to break into Understone Keep, that's technically our fault? This is what we get for helping that old man. Alright, adventurer, I guess we have to activate the defenses. That means we get to see these automaton in action. Always a bright side.
Our lucky day, isn't it?
Heard something.
Mr. Dragonfly says that was an impressive kill.
Thank you, Mr. Dragonfly. They may be automatons, but they still fell to electricity nonetheless. I will remember that when I pull this lever and reactivate the defenses. That one's not hostile. If we get attacked by a big one, I'm blaming you, Remy.
We did it! I can't wait to see these automaton in action. Wait, what's wrong with this one? Hold still and let me take a look.
Be my guest.
Yes, if I move this here and replace this, now to make sure you don't attack me. Yes, how's that? Good? Good. Why, Akatosh, you're a piece of crap, though. No offense. Have you been here all alone, you little heap of scrap metal? Well, little scrap. Maybe you want to see the world?
You named it.
Definitely not because I programmed that desire into you.
She named it.
My faithful bodyguard, I found a new friend.
Remy.
Can I keep him, please?
Why do I have the feeling that my opinion doesn't matter?
Oh, that's a good point. Well then, meet Scrap.
Scrap. You know what Scrap fits?
Yes, because he's just a barely functioning bunch of scrap metal someone bolted together. But I think he has potential. Maybe one day he'll be better at protecting me than you are.
I doubt that.
Oh, have some faith. I know
Oh, I
he
have
doesn't look
plenty.
like it now, but I'm sure I can get him in tip-top shape.
Let's go tell Kasamo about his research team and about the farmer, shall we?
Do we have to?
Yes, we have to be
Listen, close
responsible
adventurer.
adults.
Don't mention anything about Scrap to that wizard. He'll think the spider should belong to him. And I don't have the patience not to kick him somewhere sensitive and make a run for it. Come on, Scrap. You can ride in my bag.
I was getting ready to say, how are you going to keep Kasamo from seeing it? You are one fascinating Breton. Irena would have liked you. We better get out of here soon.
So bored. Adventurer, tell me something interesting. Give my brain something to chew on.
Sure, Bones. If you want something interesting, I found the ebony mace. Let's go back. Sure, Bones. I knew there'd be a big one. Not. Let's leave them to it. Let's just get out of here. Now, you two. We just get out of here. There you two are. Look, let's just get out of here and let the Dwemer automatons do what they do best. And then we fight what we have to. Alright. I think we're in the clear. Thank God. Oh. Now we're back in sunlight. We are not going in another room for a longer time. Understood?
I'm actually in the middle of some complex mental calculations, so can you make this quick?
So, you have seen the Shunzel. Are there any other ruins you want to see in the future?
Oh, most definitely. You didn't really believe I'd be satisfied with seeing just one rune, did you?
I was hoping you were.
Well, sorry to let you down, but Nishuanzel is just the start of my Skyrim adventure.
Where are you off to now, Rimiel?
Well, I haven't really planned that far. You being an adventurous one, I'm sure you'll end up in some more Dwemer runes eventually. Maybe I'll just tag along for the ride?
Alright. But we are no longer employer and employee. You come with us. You come with Inigo and I. You are numbered in our companions. but I'd be glad to have you along.
Great! Then it's decided. And I've fixed up Scrap a bit, so I think he'll be very useful to us.
Yay. Just speak to Kelsamo and then head out of here.
This is so exciting. With all the studying I'll be doing, I bet I'll be able to fix Scrap up to Dwemer standards in no time. Let's go!
No time at all, I'm certain. But I do like her. She's definitely an interesting one. Calsalmo, we have many a thing to report.
I have things to study. What is it?
I killed Nimi.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
We will do. We found this expedition journal. There are many more back at the ruin, but I advise not going in there for some time.
Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stauben. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the kin. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Thank you. We will be seeing you now. And be careful if you go on that. Big automaton. Big automaton. I need a drink. I need a stiff drink.